Let me keep this simple. Please, for heaven's sake. Like, subscribe, and what else do they have to do?
Follow and pledge their allegiance, undying allegiance, I believe it is, to Scott and Tony.
But do all of that.
Yeah.
And then have your friends do all of that. And then we'll quit whining at you about it.
Deal.
Is that okay, or is this the one that gets me in trouble?
No, that's fine. Well, this is English Bowman saying, I still have both my fingers. Screw you.
No, I don't think so. Okay.
It is. That's where
someone told me once that's a bad thing in Europe.
Oh, it can be rude. It can be rude.
That's what I thought.
Up yours.
This is the peace sign.
Yeah, that's the peace sign. Although it depends on who's giving it, because I think
peace out.
Yeah, whatever.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
So, Patrick sent over
President Biden. He's counting to 4.
So Patrick sent over
halfway there, sir.
A thing that happened, or that somebody did a report on people who were very aptly named for their jobs.
Oh,
and it sparked a search on my part.
You mean like Mark Oney in radio?
Yeah, that's Mark Oney. God. Anyway, so I came across a raft of these. You
Early
ready?
In my day. Shut up. Go ahead.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
Sue you.
So you can.
Water Research Center.
Yes.
Andrew Drinkwater.
Of course. I knew the drink wines.
Yeah. Did you really?
Honest, I did, yes.
Avon.
Well, some of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them, obviously. Just the 4 that I went to run to school.
Were there any more than 4?
On Highway 10? I don't know. Not in that family.
Where are they now? Each and every one of them. What are they doing? Answer me.
Anyway, what was the next one?
Avon and Somerset Police Constable. Rob Banks.
Okay, honestly, do you wonder what were his parents thinking?
Oh, wait, they get better. Because really, in a sense, these are really the kind of puns you like, right?
I'll be the judge of that.
Marion Moon, mother of Buzz Aldrin. I'll just let that sink in.
That just fits.
Sun Prairie Fire Department Lieutenant Les McBurney.
That's what I like.
Meat Manager Brad Slaughter. We've seen that before. We've seen stuff like that before. Dr. Ferris Achu.
Gesundheit.
Dr. Ashley Seawright, eye specialist.
These are all legit, right? As far as we know.
Well, I left out on purpose the weather people because it's such a common thing in broadcasting now to give the weather person a weather-related last name, and it's a pseudonym.
I'm Dust Storm.
Yeah, exactly. And oftentimes they don't even work.
Yeah.
And, what you do, if you were smart, like if I was talking to my client Standard Water, I'd say, you know what? Pay the station enough to get the weatherman to change his name to Leaky Basement. Right?
You're just an evil being.
Speaking of which, plumber Lee King.
I like that one a lot.
Garden center manager Jonathan Mower.
Of course.
Chef Tom Kitchen.
Okay.
St. Paul Police Sergeant Paul Paulos. Right?
Really? That's not bad.
No. But what evil parents name him that and then move him to St. Paul?
And on purpose.
Right. Exactly. Your turn.
I don't have any names like that. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, you just do a story that's.
I haven't decided if I should do the weirdest story I've run across in a long time or just the weird story. So do you want rude or what? Which would you like?
Oh, my goodness. Let's do what.
Let's do rude. 44-year-old Doug Simmons and 43-year-old Deborah McGee of Chicago planned a destination wedding in Jamaica. You ever been to a destination wedding?
No, I never have. Well, mine.
Was it at a church?
Local church, yeah.
Yeah. Not the same kind of. We went to the Dominican. It was kind of fun once.
Okay.
But honestly,
Yep.
Don't do that. It's just save your money, go to where you want to go for your honeymoon,
Yeah.
and leave the rest of us home.
Thank you.
Where was I now? Oh, Doug and Deborah, Jamaica.
Deb and Deborah.
Four times we asked, are you available to come? Can you make it? And they kept saying yes. All right. 109 guests.
Mm-hmm.
Simmons talking to the New York Post. When the big day arrived, the couple realized not everyone had showed up. Remember all those questions?
Yeah.
Are you available to come?
Can you come?
So Simmons, a small business owner, sent invoices for $120 a person to all the no-shows.
Oh my goodness.
In lieu of a present, pay this bill.
That's just rude.
What are you going to do? You paid a lot of money here.
Yeah, I suppose it's true.
This amount is what you owe us for paying for your seats in advance. You can pay via Zelle or PayPal. Simmons said he and his wife were hurt that people didn't show up. I took that personally.
Especially when you're saying, hey, please make sure because this costs money.
You've asked 4 times.
Yeah.
No word on whether they actually collected on any of those invoices. But
which is the trick.
That's the hard part.
Queensland,
I think, card night on Saturday is going to be difficult.
Right. The next bonfire in somebody's driveway.
$2 for the 500 club, but not the 120 I need. Pal.
What if they're an investment club together?
Speaking of pal, PayPal would be.
Works just fine.
Yep.
Queensland, Australia mom has been thrown out of her own house and now lives in
a
storage container in her son's front yard.
Mine's better, but
this is the 4th storage container story we've had in a week.
What is the deal with storage containers?
I have no idea.
Can you imagine living in one of those in Minnesota?
No.
That's the word that comes to my mind too.
The way it transmits cold, are you kidding me?
Well, anyway, we could insulate it. Yeah. And you'd have this wide a space to walk in.
Exactly. Here's how it happened. Daughter Rachel.
Wait.
What?
How did this happen?
Thank you for asking. Daughter Rachel moved home after breaking up with her boyfriend.
Okay.
Daughter apparently left with nothing, and mom Verena wanted to help her get back on her feet. So what she did is offered to give Rachel her home in exchange for a lifetime tenancy.
Okay.
Okay.
So far, the plan sounds fine.
Yeah. And one way or another, it's going to happen anyway, as long as mom dies before daughter, right?
Well, yeah.
So the property was transferred in 2019 for the remainder of what was owed on the mortgage, with the condition the pair enter a lease granting Verena lifetime tenancy.
Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, never say that.
There was a fight. The son was called to pick up mom. Daughter said never bring her back again. Now mom's heartbroken and the daughter's claiming she's the victim.
Have I mentioned recently that, good Lord, we're a stupid species?
Only every now and again, like when we get together to read these things.
Oh, I mentioned it other times too. Oh, all right. This might be one of the stranger stories. Not that it's not that laugh out loud stupid. It's just that it could happen.
Okay.
A 50-year-old man in Turkey who was reported missing ended up as part of the rescue party looking for himself. Him. Period.
I like himself on that one. I think that as long as he's going to be searching for himself, you might as well say himself.
Well, actually, he didn't really. Anyway, he didn't really know. Behan Mutlu had been reported missing to authorities by friends in the rural neighborhood near the Turkish city of Inegöl. His friends said they'd been drinking.
Duh!
What? Alcohol involved again?
How's that possible?
They didn't have Guinness beforehand. See, there's the callback.
They need to talk to the Irish.
Yeah. They'd gone drinking before. Mutlu ended up wandering off rather drunkenly into the surrounding woodlands and didn't return, according to a local news channel, NTV.
Tum.
As authorities initiated a search and rescue mission, locals joined the hunt. Initially, the search, which centered on the forest area where he was last seen, was unproductive. No trace of the man.
He's a stealthy drunk.
And now we have Rod Serling entering the Twilight Zone. After searching,
if you will,
an idiot, drunk and wandering. However, after some time searching, the members of the search party started calling out for the man, as is wont, right? You call out the name. That way, if he's around, even if he's hurt, he might be able to say something and you would find him. Very easy game. They shouted his name loudly in the hopes he'd hear them and respond. And that was when one man within the group stepped forward and said, "Who are we looking for? I'm right here." I swear I would pay money for that video.
Oh,
right there.
And you know what the police are going to do?
Beat him to death right there?
No.
Oh, rescue him from his neighbors who are going to beat him to death right there.
Another case solved.
Well, that's true. It will be, what do they call it? A positive result.
Yes, we had a positive result due to unbelievably good policing.
So, yes, somewhere in Turkey, a man had joined the search party looking for himself.
Himself.
What is still a mystery, and they only have one. I have several floating through my head. What is still a mystery is the fact that somehow they're wondering, how did the intoxicated guy manage to regroup with that party? Or even more incredibly, how is it his own friends didn't notice him? This is the part I don't.
They were drinking.
Well, yeah, but they had this huge local search party.
Well, maybe that's the problem.
Somebody had to be sober.
Right. No. Well,
you tried to tell me that all Turkish people are drinking heavily?
No, I am not. I love Turkish people. I think
I will have President Erdogan pay you a visit. And that's never good.
I love everything Turkish, including their taffy, especially their taffy, the banana. Ooh.
What's the other candy that Brits eat all the time? Turkish Delight.
Is that actually? I thought that was a made up thing by Lewis, by C.S. Lewis.
He made up a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, Narnia comes to mind.
No,
No, that's real.
Yeah, that's true. That I can understand.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.